Hello, everybody. Welcome to the latest installment of Paul's Journal. I'm Paul Blom here in for the next 12 days, Seminole, Florida, September 17, 2022. Doing some stuff on the computer in terms of getting things ready for the move. And one of the things you got to do, of course, is you go to the USPS, U.S. Postal Service, and you give them your change of address. And that's what I'm waiting on now. Like I'm on perpetual hold getting that process. So I thought, since it probably looks like I probably have time to do a journal entry waiting for them, I shall do so. I was mentioning yesterday I wanted to get my journal entry in before it rained. Well, I had a little bit more time than I thought I did before it started raining because it didn't rain till 7 o'clock. And when it rained very hard for very long. No joke. Usually in Florida, and usually almost everywhere you go, there's like these five stages of a storm, where first you hear the thunder, or you see the drops of rain. Two, then the rain intensifies. Three, then you get the rain at its peak strength where it'll rain the hardest it will rain, and you'll get the thunder and you'll get the wind, and hopefully one day I was living in Pinellas Park back around 2012 or so, and I got a microburst, and that's when I was taking care of Harry, and Harry came running in from the porch to the living room, and I caught him and calmed him down a little bit. And then the fourth stage is the rain lets up, the thunder lets up, and then five, the storm goes away. Well, we were stuck on stage three last night for a good maybe 3 hours. And that's very rare for us in Florida where it just rains hard and it stays that way for hours on end. But it is September, it is kind of like a tropical season down here. Eventually, the rain would let up by like maybe midnight, 1 o'clock, but I went outside to get the mail. There are puddles everywhere. So we got a good amount of rain last night. Saw the Rays lost last night, 4-3. My best wishes, by the way, to Dave Wills, who is one of their radio men. He has been out the past couple of days. Andy Freed had to do the game solo last night, Thursday night, and Neil Solondz did the game with him on Friday. He's usually the pregame man. Uh, So I hope everything's good for Dave. I noticed he hadn't updated his Twitter in a while, but I imagine in due time he will get back to that. Hope it's nothing serious for him, because he seems to be the character amongst the Rays radio crew. We wish him well. Largo won last night, my alma mater, but I didn't catch the score and I didn't catch who they beat. And other than that, I am still waiting for this USPS data to process on the computer. And I could probably get this video up by the time they're ready for me to give them my personal data. So with that, I will bid you all adieu. One day closer to some real change in my life, I hope. And until tomorrow, bye bye for now, everybody.